We are so lucky tonight to have an actual city congressperson here. Congressman O'Halleran has been really accessible, shares our values, and we are just super lucky to have him here. Thank you for being so accessible to our groups. And now
what I want to do is talk about how we work together as a society, come together to work on the futures of our family, be able to identify how we're going to overcome the huge amount of priorities that our country is facing, identify the issues that this world is facing. One of the issues that is in your area that's so important, and I've been working on water issues with CWAG over here and many other groups for 20 years. In the end, we were able to raise funding for schools for 5 straight years during the 8 years I was in the legislature. We were able to address Medicaid in this state and raise it so our children could have health care. I've always, since 1998, been involved in water policy in Arizona and across the western United States. I was part of the Western Water Council of the Governors Association. You know, it's one thing for a Supreme Court to make a decision that was stupid in the first place. But then to not have an idea of what it meant to women's health in total, they had no clue. They didn't even consider it. I don't think it was part of the discussion. Now I'm really just mad about what they did to the women of America and my 3 grandchildren and the grandchildren, your grandchildren, all those daughters. I have a discussion every Wednesday with the Speaker of the House, myself and 5 or 6 others. And we discuss, just upcoming bills, how we gather the support for those bills, being able to identify what changes need to be made in those bills, but also messaging. How do we identify to win these types of districts? How do you win an R+6? You go out there and talk to people all the time. We can win this race. I know we can. Because I've won it 3 times in a row. This type of a race. And we can win the governorship. And we can win all those other offices. My message is going to be simple. I'm here to work with anybody that wants to accomplish and meet the priorities of the people of America. It means we have to find a way to collaborate and work together to overcome. And I want to hear more from Eli Crane about what he's done for Arizona in the 2 years he's lived here. Let's have some questions, please.
You mentioned privacy on the internet. Is there actually anything that can be done with privacy on the internet?
We're putting some requirements into the system to, first of all, protect our children, and secondly, to make sure that we protect the information that you have out there. Thirdly, we want to protect the ability for you to be able to say something and not have it broadcast around the world. You've heard about defund the police, right? Well, the American Rescue Plan in 1 year spent, cities, towns, counties, and states, spent $10 billion trying to retain police officers. The biggest investment in police in the history of America. Making sure our streets were as safe as possible.
I want to know if you feel that this abortion issue is going to change votes, because I feel it really will, and I hear a lot of opinions saying that it won't do anything.
I know this, it has already changed sentiment. We're a long way from votes right now. So I'm not going to depend on one issue to change votes. We are going to work that issue. We think it's a good issue to work. We think that women's rights are important. But if we're going to go around saying it's the one issue that's going to save us, we're going to get in trouble. So it is how we project our positions as a party and others to being able to address the future of our country. And one of the critical issues is that issue. We want you here. We want you're safe. But the best way of being safe and having a future for America is to make sure that you participate in every aspect of the political system. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom O'Halleran.